You can just look at me.
Okay.
We'll look at each other. Okay.
That works.
All right, I'll look at the camera, just introduce it. Hey, it's Dave Ellswick. We're live at CPAC here 2010, and let's talk a little healthcare reform with Dr. Cecil here. And Doctor, let's talk about what the Obama administration, Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid were trying to do, which was bastardize the whole healthcare system of America. Free enterprise seems to be the way to go on something like this. Why don't you give us your thoughts about what needs to be done?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we don't need 5,000 pages of things that aren't going to improve healthcare and aren't going to lower the costs at all. So you're right. I mean, there are sort of common sense free market solutions to all of these. And it starts with competition. So it starts with competition in the insurance industry. We ought to let insurance companies compete across state lines. You'll see larger aggregate risk pools. You'll see premiums come down. You'll see people be able to get what they actually need and what they can actually afford. So I think that's the number one. Number two thing is we absolutely need tort reform. You cannot have healthcare reform without having tort reform.
Well, let me stop you right there, because Harry Reid says tort reform is like a $350 million drop in the bucket. What's your thoughts on that?
It absolutely is not. It's anywhere between $200 and $400 billion a year spent on defensive medicine. So if we can get some rationale in that system where people get compensated for the damages that they actually have, the doctors don't get punished for practicing good medicine, we can save that much money each year. Now you're talking about $400 billion a year, a decade, that's $400 trillion, $4 trillion. That's a huge number. So that's the second thing. And the third thing we need is we actually need a healthier America. And to that extent, I think we should congratulate Michelle Obama. This is a wonderful initiative. Obesity costs this country, obesity-related diseases cost this country probably $150 billion a year. So if we can get a handle on that, we get tremendous cost savings there as well.
Do we need, speaking about obesity, and I agree with you, the First Lady taking up this cause is a good thing. However, as I listen to her, she says, well, I don't believe that the government should be telling people what they should eat and what they should do, yet she turns right around and tells us exactly what the government is going to tell us to eat and what the government wants us to do. How do we stay away from that?
Sure. Well, the devil's always in the details. So we can say the initiative is correct, maybe the mechanism isn't. One thing I think, for instance, is I do think there should be a law that says that every food that's consumed in this country, consumers should know what the calories are and what the fat content are. And I don't care whether you're in a grocery store, or a fast food establishment, or a fancy high-end restaurant. You should know what you're eating. And I think that alone will go a long way to having people get control over their calories and over their weight.
All right, a little healthcare reform update from you for CPAC here 2010.
Thanks so much.